Apgar back again today with the Kyvio Winner's Journey. And today we are going to be building what's called your entry point landing page inside of the Kyvio software. So I don't want to spend too much time out here, but I do want to kind of walk you through. So I've already described what the entry point offer is. And as far as selling it, I want you to return back to those bullet checklist, those Hi, my name is Jenna Apgar, and I'm back again today with the Kyvio Winner's Journey. And today we are going to be actually building our entry point offer landing page. And this is going to be done inside the Kyvio software, inside of the funnels. And it's really important because this is going to be the point where we're asking for money for the very first time. So for your entry point offer that you've kind of structured out, we've already discussed it needs to be an impulse buy. It needs to be simple, very crisp and clear to understand, useful but incomplete, right? Because we want them to ultimately buy the core offer, high perceived value, but also a high actual value. On your landing page, we're going to start to tell a story about your customer, not you, your customer. We're going to introduce them to your brand, but we're also going to make them Batman, and you're going to be the Alfred. Your client has a problem. They need a mentor. They need a guide to help them through the difficult journey while avoiding failure so they can achieve success. And if you walk them through that story on your landing page and have the entry point offer available, you have a high chance of success to converting them over. Now, what does that language look like? Well, one, I want you to go back to those bullet points, those easy Mad Lib style sentences, the headlines that you can use. Go back and start pulling those and rewrite some just for your entry point offer. And here's what it comes down to. Since I know you want the after effect, going back to that product market fit, then this particular product we're selling is obviously the next logical step. We're not asking them to take leaps and bounds. We're asking them to take a journey one foot in front of the other. This is not a big ask. Remember, impulse buy. So on your page, we're going to build this simply as an offer, just like its own sales page, okay? Later on, we're going to have you come back and use that opt-in thank you page, the landing page for your opt-in. Then hit that thank you page, and we're going to have you lay the thank you page. Copy this one over and put the thank you at the top. So you're going to start to see some of these pages start to anchor with one another and work together in your complete funnel process. And I'm going to help you structure them so it's really quick to build pages in a way that all works together. They all are seamless. They all have the same scent. And we're going to put them together really fast using some templates. And you can, of course, come back and really customize them after you have the whole funnel going, right? So today, I'm going to hop over. I'm going to show you how to build the landing page for your entry point offer, like literally go behind the scenes and build it. This one's going to take, I'm not going to say like a lot of time, but a little bit more time. So I'm going to go ahead and close this point off. That way, if you already kind of have a good feel for the software, that you can just go ahead and hop into it. Don't feel like you have to watch to the very end. When you are done building the entry point offer, I want you to do me a huge favor. Two favors, actually. I want you to go and post the link to your entry point landing page inside the Kyvio School for the Gifted Entrepreneur in the Facebook group. Second, I want you to go comment on others. Look at what they've done. What did you like? What did you not like? What can you do to optimize your own after looking at theirs? And give us all an opportunity to look at yours so that you don't feel alone in this journey, that there's lots of other Kyvian eyeballs on your page, making sure that you've got the little spelling, grammatical errors taken care of, and that you're also telling us a journey to see if you're really bringing us in there or not. So if you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and take them to the Kyvio School for the Gifted Entrepreneur group. And tomorrow we're going to go over and actually build the landing page for your actual core offer. So I'm going to go over and hop over, and we're going to watch me go through and actually build an entry point offer landing page.
All right, so I am in Kyvio. So if you come back here to the main dashboard, I'm going to have you go into your Smart Funnel And for those going through the We Coach Kyvio program, I have a membership funnel page template that I've already given you to work with that is going to be your best place to start. If not, Kyvio has a lot of templates for you to start for your entry point offer. Your entry point offer is essentially a sales page. It is just a cell that is not very big, something they can trip over. But this can also be, of course, your scheduling page. It can be an event that's free. There's a lot of different ways to do it. The one I'm going to show you is for a paid product, something that gives you a little money so that you can start running ads and recoup your ad costs, which is really important, so that you can get more members on your core offer, and it's not going to cost you anything. Your advertising will be paid by your entry point offer as you get this offer honed in. So the one that I have here for you is your entry point offer page. I want you to come in here and edit it. Let's see if I have it. So here's the one. This is what it looks like as is right now. So this is the first time where branding is going to be more important, and I'm going to want you to have a little bit of branding on the page. You can see the colors are very honed in to our Business Growth Network BG Insider membership. And there's going to be a space where they can buy right up front. Again, I just want this to be a sales page, so don't worry about making it a thank you page. Don't worry right at this moment about integrating it into your previous step, your landing page for your opt-in offer. This is just going to be ultimately a sales page for your entry point offer. The reason I'm doing it this way is so that the thank you page is really easy to build after the fact. Because this sales page needs to exist. Because let's say somebody signs into your opt-in, but they don't take your entry point offer. Then what? Then we need to be able to redirect them by email, by advertisement, just to a plain sales page. So this is going to be your sales page for your entry point offer. Right here, you could call out your market specifically, and I have introducing here, but if you are working directly with insurance brokers, if you are working with entrepreneurs, whatever that group of people calls themselves, go ahead and put that on the top, your product name and what it actually does. What is the benefit that that person gets? I've got a product image over here. It is not the best one, but it does show that there's an access product, that it is a membership, that this is what they're getting, and I have a buy button right here. Now this is where we start tiptoeing people into the option of going ahead and taking our core offer over our monthly membership. So this particular sales page for an entry point offer is tailored at taking them and going ahead and getting them into the recurring revenue model, or if they want to buy. So which one are you going to choose, free or $28? This is where I ultimately want them to, I'm hinting at the core offer. You don't have to do that. You can remove this or change this to the add to cart button. Going through and what is exactly the thing that they're buying, always buy buttons, what's inside, going through each one of these, using your copy bullet points. Each one of these can be a different one using that copy we did previously. Another buy section, going over the details some more. I've got testimonials. Here's where they can just buy the one, and this is why I use this particular product image. There's that option. Or here's where I'm reiterating, this is only one piece of a broader piece, a broader product, right? This is where I'm explaining and literally showing them, here's one individual piece. Here is the complete product that would help you in your quest, your journey, right? And all the different things that comes with that. Frequently asked questions. What the heck is a tactical plan? This could be whatever you're calling this particular type of product. I use tactical plans and strategic plans because that's how I see them, and I have a military background. I've also heard it referred to as an execution plan, is one that's much more common in internet marketing. This is where I wanted to differentiate myself a little bit and focus on my specific brand. Is there a guarantee? Be very clear with that. How long will it take to get access if you're using Kyvio? They will need to do an email first, so letting them, explaining that aspect, and why the cost. So that is always going to be a big one, right? If it's so great, why does it only cost 28, right? So explaining that information and some basic links down here. Find us on social media, the same links we've used before, the privacy policy and terms and conditions so that we can legally advertise on Facebook and Google platforms, and a basic contact us here. So let's go over here. So the idea here was to make it as simple in Kyvio for you to do as humanly possible to get started. There's obviously more than you can do. All of these bullet points, but there's a reason this is basically bullet points and headlines. I want you to use the copywriting checklist that we did before with all those bullet points and headlines, and just run each one of these through those scripts. What is the actual feature that you're discussing? What is the actual benefit they get? What is the actual fear that they are avoiding? What is the actual positive outcome, the actual negative outcome? Did you learn something from a certain guru? Go ahead and toss their name out there if it's based on or around that. The idea was to make it as simple as humanly possible here. Now, here's one thing that I could say would ultimately make this page better is I have testimonials down here. I could have very easily put some more around here so that people could see them throughout. But for the sake of getting something out immediately, this is your basic outline. It can be longer, it can be shorter. You can come in here in each one of these sections, like right here, this is my brand color, right? Go in there, and if you have brand colors already, go ahead and put in your color. So this particular one, 111F46, that's our dark blue. If I wanted to use, oops, let me copy this before I delete it. I could come in here and put my agency color and make it red, super easy, and save it, right? But since this is our membership, I'd like to keep it blue. Same thing with the words. All you have to do is go in here, edit your text, edit me. You can make things bold. You can change the headlines. You can change the colors of these pieces. Come in here and edit your buttons. You can change the words, both the big ones, and you can put subtext on them. Change the font family if you have a specific font that you use for your business. Change the width, woo, make it bigger, make it smaller. I want to come in and do that now. Worked really hard on getting that to be, oh, boom, there it goes. Any of this stuff you can come in here and change. The idea is what we're showing. Here's your product image, here's your monthly recurring membership, hinting at that core offer. Some testimonials to throw in there. Describe kind of what they're getting, what they're actually getting. Remember that? All these images right here, these ones are mine. If you want to leave those in here just to get started, feel free to do so. Make sure that you change out your testimonials because, use yours. Put a product image, put your core offer image, change out all the words to make them yours. Change the stuff up here, but keep it simple. These little things, like here's a great example. This one is a little mobile optimized. So if I come in here, I can see what it actually looks like on mobile. You can see these columns are set to stay the same. Right here, preserve columns on mobile display. So they still look like, instead of stacking, 4 big arrows, it's going to stay a little. But go through and make sure that it looks good on mobile. Don't need to get into the weeds about it, but if you're going to change anything, make sure it does look good on the other side. And then just remember to hit save. Don't spend a lot of time getting fancy on this one. Obviously, if this particular model doesn't fit yours, change those pieces. But if it does, go ahead and build this out and let's get this started so we can get some sales in the door. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the core offer page, and then we can turn around and whip out the thank you pages really easy for each one of our landing page or entry point offer page and our core offer sales pages. So if you have any issues whatsoever, please don't hesitate to hop over to the Kyvio School for the Gifted Entrepreneur. Please just do me a favor. post the actual link so that I can see your entry point offer sales page. Post me the exact problems that you're having, if it's more strategic copy, idea-wise, and if it's going to be a tech issue, make sure you bring that to Kyvio support. So if you have any questions, bring them there. Just make sure you give me the links and describe your issue in detail. All right, guys, if you have any issues, again, let me know, and have a great day, and let's get those entry point offers out the door so we can start driving traffic. Bye, guys.